Thanks for checking in. I'm here to talk about my journey with quitting smoking. And in the last video I made, I talked about how I was taking a little break. I got about 5 days in of no smoking and reached a place of overwhelm where it was impossible for me to move forward from a place of self-love, which was always my top commitment with this process, was to love myself more deeply, and that any abstaining that occurred from smoking be from a place of love and care for myself, rather than a place of judgment or desperation. And so the last time I checked in, I took a little break. Since then, a few days after that, I woke up with a massive infection and found myself in the hospital for 3 days on intravenous antibiotics. So I was forced into a situation where I had to stop again. And so today is day 4 of no smoking, attempt number 2, and I feel that this experience in the hospital was really essential for me, that it was really critical for me to go in there and to experience myself in that total state of vulnerability, to experience the consequences of my not caring for myself, the consequences of not loving myself, and to experience the love of the universe coming to me through all these people trying to help, all the nurses, all the doctors, all the staff. So many people were trying to help me, and I felt that, I received that, and it was so important for me to go through that experience. And so I just wanted to bring this up to talk about how amazing it is that the universe responds. You know, many of us are moving too quickly and have too many preconceived ideas about how things work to see how the universe is mind, how the universe is interacting with us in an intelligent and informed way at all times. And that when we set an intention like quitting smoking from a place of loving oneself, we are heard. We are heard in such a deep and beautiful way that sometimes we get hard lessons to help us navigate this process of following through with our intentions, accomplishing what we actually want to accomplish, becoming who we actually want to become. When you really set that intention, you put that out there, know that you are being heard, know that the universe is responding, and know that it's going to take hard work on your part. Not necessarily to change your actions, although that is hard work, but to change who you are, to heal your wounds, to shed the parts of yourself that are holding you back, the parts of yourself that aren't really you at all. You see, we have to shed all that is not us so that we can be a more whole version of who we really are. When we say something to the universe like, I'm going to quit smoking from a place of love, I'm ready, we are heard, and we are responded to with love, oftentimes in the form of gifted trials and tribulations. Because those trials and tribulations are the process of our skin shedding. They are the very thing that shifts us closer to who we really are. Those trials and tribulations that come as a response to prayer are the universe molding us more deeply into who we are meant to be. And that's what love does. Love allows us to be who we really are. And becoming who we really are is quite difficult. You know, you would think that, oh yeah, becoming who you are, that can't be too hard. No, becoming who you are is difficult because it means going through the painful ritual of shedding all that you aren't, but believe that you are. Receiving love is terrifying because it means going through the painful experience of shedding all that you are not, but believe that you are. All the aspects of yourself that aren't really you, that we are clinging to out of fear, those will all melt away when we allow love to move through, to guide and to teach. This is what I experienced this week. My commitment to loving myself brought me to a hospital bed where I had no option but to sit there and receive the care that I needed. I shared in a previous video how I was super clear that the driving force behind my addiction these past 10 months, the driving force behind that was my fear that I wouldn't be secure, that I wouldn't be cared for. And my prayer and my commitment and my intention brought me to a hospital bed where I had to sit there and receive, to surrender to the caring love of the universe coming to me through those people and that place. And that was a really powerful healing experience, and it was a really motivating experience to help me move even further on this journey of loving myself by abstaining from smoking. I just really wanted to share that with y'all. Thanks for watching. I'm in this really beautiful little redwood circle here. It's quite amazing.